Whoa, 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 yeah, woo! It's time of party. You might think I'm crazy, but I'm serious. Woo! It's better you know now. What I thought was happiness was only part-time bliss. You can take a bow. Whoa, whoa, it was all just one big night out on the town. Riding in your limousine. Let you turn right and I said wrong, which brings us to a stop as the light is changing. Whoa, oh, my meter's running, so I got to go now. It's the pleasure principle. Whoa, oh, it's the principle of pleasure. Whoa, pleasure principle. Whoa, whoa. Hey, TVs, what was thinking, Bob? Oh, we're hyped up today. We got to sing some Janet Jackson. We got Janet Jackson going down in the house. Oh my gosh, I'm so crazy. You know, I'm having the best time. My hair's getting really long, but I don't care. I think the longer my hair gets, the crazier I get because, like, it saps sanity from my mind. Well, gosh, we got a great turnout tonight. Let's see, Maria Renee Steuben Lopez is here. Darla Bungard's here. Kim Osborne. IA's here. Yay, B. Leclerc, Lady G, the Death of Sword Cerberus, Nicola Farts Rainbows at the enemies. Woo! Felice Kaki's here. Charmala's here. Whole games for you, Lady G. That's right, Lady Pleasure Principle. Now, my version's not nearly as good as the Queen, Janet Jackson. Hail the Queen. But I just love that song. I used to dance to that back in the 80s. Pleasure Principle. Whoa. And I think everybody who's watched that video at some point in their life tried the chair trick. You know what I'm talking about? She jumps up on that chair and tips it. I did that once. My mom caught me. I was living at home then. Oh, I got in big trouble. Mom's like, what are you doing to my furniture? Well, you know, hey, what can I say? Had to do it. Hi, Enchanting Moon's here. Deathless Lord Cerberus is here. Yay, Jessica Love's here. Yay, make an album. Well, you know, Ash, I don't think that I got the voice for singing, but I have fun trying, you know. And I think what's important, you know, I really seriously says, I think it's important just to have fun, you know, so we can't all sing like Janet Jackson or Michael Jackson or any of the great singers, but we can try and we can have fun along the way. And that's what's important. I'm all about fun. Well, I tell you, I've been having a really fun week. I've been doing so many readings. Thank you to all of you who are waiting to hear back from me. I am getting back to you. My assistant's been away, and I'm like really inundated with a lot of calls. So I'm working as quickly as I can to get people on the schedule. So not to worry, we will get you on the schedule for private readings. But I'm just glad you guys are here. Excuse me, I'm having an allergy. Ugh. You know, I took on my sunglasses. The bright light makes my nose go weird. Anyways, do you guys have that? I have this in this where I'm sensitive to light. It like starts like a sneeze factor in me. Anyways, well, I'm here and you're here, and that makes us here together. And in that special, in this time of social distancing, we're all together, and that's what's important. By the way, I got to show you some really cool stuff here tonight. I'm wearing my new Happening t-shirt. Check it out. PsychicBob's a Trekkie. I got me a Star Trek t-shirt. What do you think of this? How you like that? Is that cool or what? Do you guys like that? Star Trek. Back in the 70s, people used to wear t-shirts like this when I was a kid. I never had one. I found one. I was like, oh, I got to have me a Star Trek t-shirt. So I got me a Star Trek t-shirt. Isn't that cool? Anyways, I like, yes. Robert Stevens says, you going to have any new art? Yes. In fact, we're going to have new art here in just a minute. So we're going to get to that. Yes. Deathless Sword Source, beam me up. I'm telling you, are we all ready to be beamed up? You know, this coronavirus is driving me crazy. I see a number of people here from the UK tonight. And I just watched the Prime Minister's speech today about the planned phase-in of society. I don't know. It all sounds a little too controlled to me. I think I'm just all about freedom. So I don't know. I'm a little concerned. I don't know what we're doing in the United States. They're doing it state by state. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyways, I hope we get things back to normal because it's affecting the economy, you know. Lady G says, I'm a Star Wars person. I love Star Wars too. In fact, Lady G, I'm going to have in a few weeks for you guys a painting to show you that I'm working on for my house of the planet Tatooine. So I love all sci-fi. When I was younger, I was totally into sci-fi. And now that I'm redoing my house, in the next few months, I'm stripping everything out and I'm cleaning it, redeveloping it, putting all new furniture in, everything. And I'm going to have kind of a 1950s sci-fi theme in my house. So it's going to be very sleek black glass and chrome and, you know, flying saucer lamps and stuff like that. It's going to be kind of cool, you know. So, Gav Hines, hey Gav, good to see you. Gav says, I've been bad with allergies and cough and sneeze, folks. Thank you for your full corona. Our prime minister is complete buffoon. I'm sorry you're having allergies. I just have temporary allergies, and sometimes I have them for like 10 minutes and they go away. It's kind of weird. I don't have like long-term allergies. Anyway, so yes, Kim says she can't wait to see that paint. Yeah, I'll have my painting of Tatooine done maybe another week or two. I'm still touching it up. You know, when you paint some types of paintings, it takes a long time because it's a large painting, like a 20 by 24 size canvas. Anyway, speaking of all things decor and Star Wars, let me finish with that thought first. I got a new treasure today, a treasure for my crystal collection. I don't think I've shown this to you. Actually, I came a few days ago. But I don't know if you guys know what Baccarat crystal is. Are you familiar with Baccarat crystal? Baccarat crystal is a very fine glass work. It's made of leaded glass. They call leaded glass crystal. So it's not quartz crystal, it's a glass. But I'm into Baccarat crystal. And I got me a special deal at an estate sale on a piece of Baccarat crystal. So I wanted to show you my new Baccarat crystal, okay? You guys ready for this? All right. Yes, it is pricey. I got this at a really great steep discount. But here is my new Baccarat crystal. It's a little dish. It's done like a pentagram. I've never seen Baccarat make a 5-pointed star. And if you look at this, it's a 5-pointed star. And it's all handmade, mouth-blown crystal. And it just shimmers so pure. It's hard to capture on camera, but it's really a brilliant and clear, fine crystal. So this is going to be a dish on one of my new end tables that I've got coming for my house. So as I told you, I'm literally gutting my entire house. It's going to be totally empty. I may even strip out the carpet and redo the floors like polished concrete, but I may wait a little while to do the floors. But I'm going to have all new furniture. It's going to be very minimalist. So this is my newest Baccarat crystal, which I'm just crazy like a star dish. And since I'm having kind of a sci-fi theme, thank you so much, Catherine. Thank you, B. LeClaire. Thank you, Enchanting Me. They said it's lovely. Loving Jesus. Gorgeous, Bob. You have great taste. You know, Loving Jesus, I have to tell you, unfortunately, I do have good taste, and I wish I didn't because it's very expensive to have my taste. And I don't like go to a store and say I have to have the most expensive. I just go and buy what I think looks beautiful. Unfortunately, it always ends up being the most expensive, you know. But yeah, so my new Baccarat crystal dish, I would encourage, I'm not being endorsed by Baccarat, but if you want to see how beautiful their stuff is, go to their website. Just type in Baccarat official website. It's different in different countries. So there's a UK and an American site. But it's spelled B-A-C-C-A-R-A-T, but it's pronounced Baccarat. You don't say the T, it's silent, Baccarat. So I'll type it in the chat. Hold on, let me write it down for you so you can see how to spell it. Okay, it should be down in the chat, Baccarat crystal. Look it up. If you are into glassworks, I'm telling you, there's stuff, it costs a fortune, but you can find it like on eBay or Amazon or estate sales. I buy all mine from estate sales. And usually older people have it and they've never used it. So it's like this was a mint dish. And just to kind of, give you a price range of what this would run, brand new at Baccarat, this little dish runs about $300 or $400. Okay, so I didn't pay that for it. I got it at a clearance sale. But that's, but it's one of the finest in the world. So once you have Baccarat crystal, you'll never forget it. It's just, if you like good glass, you'll love it. That's all I can say. Now, again, I'm not being endorsed. I have to say that by YouTube rules, or they'll charge me a fine or something. I see rainbows. Yeah, it bends the light. It refracts the light, does make rainbows. When the sun comes through my house in the evening, it hits that dish and it creates rainbows across the wall. It's really beautiful. Elizabeth Vasquez says, I agree with you. You should purchase the things that you like and make you happy, not what other people think that you like. And the Baccarat, beautiful. I collect Waterford. I have Waterford too. In fact, Waterford, Elizabeth, is making some very sleek modern pieces that are going to work with my modernist decor. And I'll show you that next time. I have to go dig that out. But I have some Waterford too. I have Waterford. My house is going to become a blend. It's Waterford and Baccarat and some Lalique pieces. So that's going to be my house. Anyways, I'm so glad y'all are here. Thank you for being interested. I never know if anybody's bored by hearing about this. Jay Whippet says, I once played Baccarat at an illegal casino in an undisclosed Middle Eastern country, unrelated to the crystal. Well, actually, the brand of the crystal does come from the name of Baccarat, the game. Because I think the idea behind the name is Baccarat is a high stakes game, for millionaires. So Baccarat crystal is like a high stakes investment, but it pays off because it's beautiful. Apple Goblin says, I've been to Waterford City in Ireland and the Waterford Crystal headquarters. That's one of my dreams, to go to Waterford. I've never been there, but I really want to go there. So, yay. Christian Drew 1313 says, I love crystal. Marie Renee Steuben Lopez says, $300. Yes, it is very pricey. But you see, with Baccarat, you don't need to buy a lot. Just a few pieces well placed makes a home beautiful, So I figured, since I'm into minimalism, I'm not going to have a lot. See, this is the secret, guys, because I don't have to have a lot. All I need are a few pieces. And I think I'm going to buy the best that I can afford and that I like, Enchanting Moon's here. Hi, Enchanting Moon. I am dying from boredom. Thankfully, I can hang out with you guys. Well, I'm glad you're here. I hope I'm not adding to your boredom today. Well, it's great to see you. Marcella Vega, Bob, happy Mother's Day for your mom. Yes, guys, I got to tell you, I talked to Mom earlier. She's doing really well, and I'm a little bummed. I ordered her a beautiful Mother's Day gift, and it didn't get there. It was supposed to have been there on Friday, and it's not there, so she's going to get her Mother's Day's gift late. I got my mom an electric tea kettle. In fact, I got one for myself too, because they're so cool. For those of you who live in England, you'll appreciate this. I know Deathless Lord Cerberus, I'm sure he knows about it. But in England, they have tea kettles. You plug them in, they instantly boil water. They're hard to find in America. Well, I found a source that makes them. They're really nice. So I bought one for myself, and I bought one for Mom, because she's wanted one for years as well. So we both got electric tea kettles, but hers hasn't arrived yet. Anyways, but that's what I got her. She's all excited about it. Mom's doing great, and I told her I was going to say hi for you guys tonight. So she's excited to be with us. Beverly Lee says, looked up Baccarat crystal on Amazon. They have beautiful tumblers and water goblets. Yeah, they make drinkware, they make bowls, they make vases, they make, you name it, they make it. Chandeliers. Now, if you want to buy a Baccarat chandelier, you're talking about $100,000. But they hand blow and cut every piece of chandelier, and they're amazing. So, anyways, it's so good to connect with you guys. Yeah, Baccarat, I don't know. I'm just a Baccarat fan. I love it. I'm crazy about it. So, anyways, I'm enjoying one more look for you guys, for you to just tune in. It's my new Baccarat star dish, like a 5-point star, like the pentagram. Isn't that cool? It really does bend, though. I don't have very good lighting here, but under really great lighting, like I got some new lighting coming as well. it's going to really glisten. It's going to be, this is going to sit on a black glass table with a special light on it. I think it's going to look spectacular. Anyways, when it's all done, y'all get to see it. So, Renee Troop. Hey, Renee. I'm sorry I can't stay today. Sorry for my early question. I was wondering what my guides are saying about when I have a new opportunity to come up. Thanks so much. Love you. Renee, I'm sorry. I'm not tuned in yet. So I'm sorry I'm going to miss your question, but I'll try to see if I can get it later, okay? Thank you for being here, okay? So, Bob, how do you boil water without a kettle? I can do it on the stove. We have like stovetop kettles where you literally put it on an electric stove and heat it, but it takes like 10 or 15 minutes to boil water. Whereas these new kettles, as you know, in England, they're instant. They boil in like 20 seconds. So I'm so excited to have my new electric kettle, okay? Ash Deathless Sword Services. That would look nice on my table, Bob. Wink, wink. You know, I have a feeling people are going to come to my house and things are going to start just disappearing into people's bags, but that's okay. If it gets stolen, then I get to buy more. Any excuse to shop, right? Come to Bob's house, take anything you want, then Bob will go buy more. You guys are so much fun. All right, well, before I forget, we got new artwork. If you go to PsychicBob.com, which is right below my finger there, okay? You can get my new website, my new artwork. All right, you guys ready for the new artwork? We're going to have a big reveal. Okay, you ready? Dun, 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 dun. This is my new artwork. It's called Blue Reality 3. Blue Reality number 3. How do you like that one? This is another one of my monochromatic pieces, all in one shade of blue. So there you go. This is done in acrylics on canvas board, and you can download a free copy at PsychicBob.com, okay? Somebody said, I see a face in it. Oh, that's interesting. When I look, it does kind of look like a profile. I didn't even see that earlier. That's really interesting. Okay. Yay. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here and seeing it. So if you like this, you can get your free copy at PsychicBob.com. I don't have the t-shirt made yet. That'll be a little later this week. Everybody's saying Frankenstein. I didn't even think of it. I look at it and I see kind of an abstract thing, like I don't know, air current or a cyclone, or that is so interesting because I didn't. Now that you're saying it, I can see the face. Huh. Well, there you go. All right. Well, call it what you want to call it. I call it Blue Reality 3. Okay. So if you like that, get your free copy over at PsychicBob.com. All right. So there you go. Newest artwork. Now, thank you for your support. And we will have a t-shirt. By the way, speaking of t-shirts, this is one of my other blue paintings. This is the original Blue Reality, which many of you loved. It's in a t-shirt form over at PsychicBob.com. So you can go over there and get your free Blue Reality t-shirt. Not free, I'm sorry, you have to pay for these ones. But you can buy one over there, and on the back it says PsychicBob.com. So anyways, if you guys like my artwork and want to, get some more artwork, these are really cool. Every time I wear them in public, people stop and ask me, oh, where'd you get that? And I say, at PsychicBob.com or at YouTube. If you can't remember any of this and can't find it on my YouTube channel, if you go to my website, there is a link to my store there as well. So Nicola wants a copy. Do you want a copy of my print or my t-shirt? Maybe both. Yay. That blue color's blue. I love this blue. They call it just basic blue, but I think it looks much closer to, a deep ultramarine blue. Anyways, I'm so glad you guys are here. Well, we got to do some meditation so we can open. Brandon Ricketts said, Bob is truly the Og psychic of YouTube. Og. I don't know what that means, but it's cool. I like that. Does Og mean cool? I don't know. It's neat. I like Og. I'm going to have to learn that. Brandon, you got to teach me that term. Nicola says she wants my original artwork. I am not yet selling my originals. I'm holding on to them because I may do more stuff with them, like arrange a display like at a gallery or something. So I'm working on getting them professionally framed stuff. So I'm not selling them. I'm not releasing them now for sale, but I may eventually, you know. Original gangster. I'm the original gangster. Look out, girl. Woo! Psychic Bob's wound up tonight. You better look out. Spirit world's going to have to hold me down. Speaking of holding us down, we got to do some meditation before we jump into everything, okay? I'm the original gangster. Look out, girl. I think I'll put on my sunglasses because I'm so bright. When I blink, I might blind myself. All right, so we're going to do our meditation. I told you my hair's getting long and I'm getting loopy, you know. Tell you, I don't know. But I'm having fun with you guys tonight, and I hope you're having fun too. So here's our new meditation we're doing called the Blink meditation for the new people visiting here. By the way, welcome to the newbies. I hope that you're enjoying this, and I hope I haven't scared you off with my insanity. But we're going to do Blink meditation. We're going to count down from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to blink on. The concept behind this meditation is like, see this lamp, okay? Now, when you see the lamp, it looks like a solid thing, just like our human body is a solid coating, just like this lamp. But inside of us is a limitless spirit. And so when we count down to 1, we're going to practice illuminating like that. Like we're going to blink on and be totally illuminated in the spirit. How do you like that? You think we can do that? All right. So I want you to take your hands off the keyboards. We're going to try this. All right. So I want you just to get comfortable. And we're going to just start by closing our eyes. Now, as we close our eyes, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And we're going to count down now with our eyes closed. And when we get to 1, we're going to blink on. 3, 2, 1. Blink. Ooh, I felt that. Yay. All right. Did we blink on? Oh, my goodness. All right. Oh, my gosh. Somebody just donated $13.99 Canadian. Wow. Thank you for your donation. Skyclad Warmth. Hi, Skyclad. Welcome. It was once said that I had many past lives as a priest and that I'm actually an incarnated angel of the Kabbalistic sphere of Chesed. Was that true? Thanks in advance. Well, first of all, thank you for your donation. I do pick up the past lives around you as a priest. I have to be honest with you. I'm not picking up the angelic connection through the Kabbalistic sphere. It's my experience that angels are a different species of being than humans. I believe that you have connection to working with the angels. And I do believe that you have a past life connection with the Arcturians. Now, there are within the Arcturian realm angelic levels, but it's separate than the Kabbalistic realm. So I do believe you have a connection to Arcturians. I do believe you have a Middle Ages connection to ceremonial magic where you did work with the angels. And I think that whoever told you that was picking up that energy, maybe they just slightly misinterpreted. I don't like to criticize other psychics, but I just have to tell you, I'm not getting you being an angel, but I do get you working with the angels. But I do know you were a priest as well, many lifetimes. You've been a Catholic priest. You also have a connection with the Rosicrucian order. So you've been a Rosicrucian person as well. So I hope that answers that for you. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh. Feliz is here. $7 donation. Thank you, darling. Bob, do you have any messages for me today? Any messages about my love life? You know, Felice, I have to tell you right now when I'm walking into your frequency here, I'm getting around you a lot of pink light. I'm getting some gray light and some pink. Gray means you've been in a holding pattern. But I do feel like that's going to clear. I think that July is significant around love for you. And I think in July, you're feeling like you're ready to really commit to relationship and to move forward in that area. So you are moving forward, but it's going to be a little longer. Okay. Thank you for your donation. Enchanting Moon, Lord Ision. By the way, my name is Lord Ision as well, for those of you who don't know. That's who they're talking about. Lord Ision, oops, hold on. They're going too fast. Lord Ision, I've been struggling lately. What do my spirit guides say? When do my spirit guides say? What are my spirit guides saying? Okay. You know, Enchanting Me, I have to tell you, when I'm walking into your frequency, I'm getting dark blue light around you and I'm getting gray static. This tells me you've been having some depression and feel like the weight of the world's on you. I do see transition here, but I think it's going to be around the end of this month. You've got about 2 more weeks till you start to feel out of that. This blue light that you have is your higher self light. Well, you've got 2 shades, but you got dark blue and then you have gray and then you have lighter blue. Light blue tells me that you're going to come back to your higher self. Right now, the best thing you can do is work on grounding and meditation, because I feel like you're an empath. And what's happening is you're taking on all the anxiety of the world around you right now. And I feel like that's blocking communications with people. And I feel you're feeling overwhelmed. So I want you to work with the stone black tourmaline. There are 2 stones actually, black tourmaline. And I want you to work with lapis, blue lapis, lapis lazuli it's called. That will open your 3rd eye. And also aquamarine. So actually 3, aquamarine, lapis, and black tourmaline. Those gemstones, if you hold those, put those in your area where you meditate, that's going to ground you down and start to gently open the channel. And I think in about 2 weeks, you're going to build up enough strength to where you're back to your normal self. I'm getting around you people giving mixed messages as well. And I feel like there are people who are playing double speak. And I think what you got to do right now is just separate from anybody who's trying to put fear on you or give you a double message. Because I feel like this is drifting into every area, like business, personal relationships, and like romance even. So it is going to be a little time of isolation, but work on inner grounding and spiritual balance. And then you'll have clarity. And I think as in 2 weeks, you're going to have a lot of clarity and you're going to start to see who you need to withdraw from. Because I do think there's some people who are playing games. I get one male around you that I see is just like running his mouth, and I feel like it's creating confusion. Okay, so you got to do this, work with these stones. This will give you clarity and help you. But 2 weeks, you'll be back to a much clearer place and much more grounded, okay? Sorry to have to say that, but I hope it helps. God bless you. Thank you for being here. All right. Yay. Raymond Hampton, Psychic Bob, is there any message for me from the spirit world? Hi, Raymond. There is actually. I'm getting a voice back here. It's one of your spirit guides. I saw your name go, but I heard a voice instantly come in that was for you. There's a guy named James, or he goes by Jim back here. And he said that he's coming in to work with you. He has some sort of connection with music and artistry. He's like an artist, a musician, a poet, and he's helping you get in touch with your creative side. I feel like there's some talent that you have with music that I don't know if you're exploring it or about to explore, but he says, I'm here to get him going in music. So music's where you want to put some energy right now, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. My gosh, got another donation. $10 donation from the Moon Mother. Bob, do you have any messages for me? Psychic Bob, I've been having a really hard time for a long time now, for a while now. So many strange things going on. Moon Mother's all the way here from Australia. And, you know, Moon Mother, I have to tell you, what I want you to do is, similar to Felice, or to who was it? The person I read for earlier. I was telling them they've got people speaking double speak around them. I kind of feel that's going on with you because I'm getting people who are playing games with your emotions. And I feel like you need to push, not say push everybody away. That's not the right word. I want to say you need to step back and look at people from a distance a little time apart from people. I also feel that you've been hitting some walls in the money area, and I see that improving in June for you. And I feel like in June you may move on to a new job. And so anything you want to do in money-wise, I see being accomplished in the month of June. So you are at a turning point, but it's going to be a little longer. And I think by June, you're starting to see that you've got things back on track. Right now, what I want you to do is don't try to engage with people, because I feel like there are people trying to push you into an answer about something or force you to see things their way. And I'm going to say, I can't make that decision. I can't make that assumption. And I'm going to say no. Stand your ground and be to yourself. I want you to call on Archangel Michael. He's around you. He's a protecting spirit. But Michael's working with you. Call on him. You'll be okay. All right? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Okay. Gosh, we got so many people. I can't get all of you in tonight. All right. Hold on a second. Let me see what else is going on here. All right. All right, hold on. We got another $10 donation. Moon Sun Reiki. Thank you for your donations, guys. If I forget to say thank you, please forgive me. I'm just getting a little overwhelmed tonight. Hey, Bob, I'm thinking of selling my home and living off the grid, but not sure what to do. I have very mixed feelings on this. Do the spirit guides have any advice? I have to tell you, Moon Sun Reiki, I actually think that's a good idea. I don't want to create drama and panic, but I have to tell you, I think that I think stepping out of the busy environment that we live in is good for anybody. And I think living off the grid is probably pretty healthy. There's a lot going on right now with 5G networks that I'm not convinced is good. And I think that we're going to see a greater increase over the next year of attempt at police state because of Corona. And I think that we've got to all be very careful how much we let society into our lives. So if you can move, if I could pack up and go to the country today, I would. And I think you should really consider that move. I think it's not a bad move. Your energy shows that you would be successful at that. So I'm going to encourage you to be open to that. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. All right. Sarita Lapchan made $9 donation, $9.99. Hi, Psychic Bob. Will I have financial stability in the coming years? Do you hear any messages for me from my spirit guides? Sarita, I do see financial stability for you. I think that, to be honest with you, 2020 is still going to be a little bit of a challenge. I think you would have had it quicker, but I have to be honest, I think the current situation has thrown off everybody's finance. That being said, once we're into around September this year, I think you're going to start to see that you have a better picture in the money area. And I think that by the end of the year, you'll have a sense that 2021 is going to be better for you. So not as much as I would like to, I can't tell you as much as I would like to that it's going to be a booming year, but I think you will have stability by September that will continue into next year for you. I do pick up a guide around you. The name is Lauren. It's a female named Lauren. And Lauren was an actress. She said, I was an actress in the 1960s. She's around you as a spirit guide, encouraging creative voice. I think you have a gift for channeling, and I'd like to encourage you to explore channeling because I think that's going to help you moving forward, okay? Lauren's your spirit guide. There's a good book I'd recommend called, Opening to Channel. And you can get that at Amazon or eBay. Opening by Sonia Roman. Just remember Roman, like Opening to Channel Sonia Roman, okay? Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings. Colleen Radaba. Hey, Colleen, good to see you, darling. I'm always happy to hear you. Is that a $50 donation? Oh, my God. I thought it said $5. I just realized that's $50. Thank you, darling. Bob, is Cole the one, or am I being scammed? Colleen, I have to tell you, I like Cole, but I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I think that Cole still has some inner work to do. I don't think he's scamming you. but I think he's putting up a little more of a front than what he would have you believe is true, or what you should believe is true, I should say. Not scamming. He's trying to put up his best front for you, and I'm not sure that he's done all the inner work that he says. I feel like he's not as high frequency as you. So I think that this is a case where you're going to have to take it slow. I would tell you, do not rush this, because I think that, you know, there's a saying, haste makes waste. And I think if you rush into this more fully, you're going to be a little disappointed, because you're going to say, well, I thought he promised me more. And it's not that he doesn't want to deliver. I think it's that he doesn't have the means or the ability to deliver everything that you're being promised. Because I'm getting some struggle around him in the money area. And I don't know if he's talked to you about that, but I feel like he's got some background issues still going on connected to finance, maybe a former relationship as well. So you're going to have to take this slow. I think he's trying to put forth his best effort for you. And I think he's sincere. Let me put it this way. It's not an issue of trying to play a game. I think he's really thinking, well, you know, if I look really good, if I put forth my best effort, she's going to like me, and we'll deal with the other stuff later. And so I want you to take your time with that, because I think that I just don't think you have the full picture yet. And it's dealing with some issues around finance. And I think there's even a legal issue that's going on in the background. Now, that legal issue, I think, may be connected to a former relationship. Like somebody either has like a claim against him for some money that he owes or something, but I'm getting something that you're not, maybe you've been told about it, but I'm not sure you've been told about everything about it. So I think you need to do a little more research, take this slow. I think he's a great guy. I think his intent, let me try to clarify this. His intent is to be the best guy that he can. His intent is to be who he says. So it's not an issue of his intent. It's an issue of how much he's being honest with himself. And he's got to face up to, he still has some work to do. And so I think if he's willing to hear that from you and to discuss that, this can move forward. But right now, he's not being fully self-enlightened, and that's my concern. Okay, I'm sorry to have to say that, but I hope that helps a little bit. Okay, thank you for your donation. God bless you. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Kim Osborne. Hello, Kim. Blessings, Lord Isan. Thank you for all you do. Any messages from Spirit or my mom? You know, Kim, I have to tell you, I'm getting a lot of voices here around you today. I think I am getting your mom. Hold on. Doris, is she back there? Can she help me? Doris Stokes always helps me, you know. Doris, do you have Kim's mom? I swear I heard a voice talking about her. Okay, hold on. I think Doris has got your mom. Here, Kim. Okay, I got your mom. Yes, it's your mom's here, Kim. She says, oh, she said, I love her. She's crying right now. She said, I can't believe it. She said, I wanted to talk to you. And she said to tell you that she heard you, that you were speaking to her last night and the day. And she said, I heard her talking to me. And she said that she's having a blessed Mother's Day because she knew she would be able to connect with you today. But she's back here in spirit. She wants you to know she's doing fine. She said, I know you've been through a rough time. And she said, those boys all drive you crazy, don't they? And she's talking about one of your ex-husbands. And she said, the boys and a son as well. And she said, I know they drive you crazy. She said, but I'm here to help you with them. So your mom's back here. She's going to be helping you. So I want you to be talking to her, call on her. But she says to tell you, she said, I know that Kim wants to give me a thanks or a Mother's Day gift. But she said, I'm bringing her a gift. Oh, what do you have for her? Hold on. She brought you something, Kim. She brought you some flowers from Spirit. She said what are gladiolas? She said they're gladiolas. She said, I'm growing gladiolas. I don't know what gladiolas. I guess I don't know what that. I guess they're gladiolas. That's what she's showing me. She said they're gladiolas. I don't know flowers, but they're beautiful. They're pink and white. And she said pink and white gladiolas. And she said she's also brought some hydrangea flowers, blue hydrangea. So she's giving you a mix of flowers. She said, this is my bouquet to you to say Happy Mother's Day. She said, you also deserve to be celebrated for Mother's Day. So she's here. And she said, this nice lady, Doris, has helped me to come through. She sends love to you and she's with you. She said she's talking back to you. So listen, you might actually hear her voice, especially at nighttime. She said she's come to you at night many times. She said to help you sleep better. And she's so happy that you're healing. She said, I'm so glad she's over the kidney stone. She said she was there holding your hand during that process. So she's with you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Doris. Blessings to you, Kim. Happy Mother's Day. Oh my gosh, we got another $10 donation. Robert Macuta Jr. Hi, Bob. In my prayers. Thank you so much, Robert. Can you tell me the meaning behind a dead robin? Also, what's up with my love interest, Isidro? Have no contact still. You know, Robert, I think a dead robin means that it's time to move on. Robins are oftentimes associated with love. And I have to be honest, I think this is a sign that you need to let go of Isidro right now. I think that Isidro is in a place where what's happening is that he is closing himself off. And the robin is a sign that he's not open to being receptive. I'm sorry to have to tell you that. I feel that, you know, for you, when we get to beginning of July, I feel there's a new beginning in relationship. And I think somebody else is going to enter your life around July. So I'm sorry to say that, but I think that you got greater blessings coming. And these are all signs that it's, you know, it's time to let go. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation. Oh my gosh. Miss Makita Love, $10 donation. Thank you, Makita. Hey, Lord Icy, I'm glad to see you better. I've had dreams of making candles the last few nights. Does this have to do with the business I'm trying to start? Love you. Very interesting. Yes, Makita Love, candles in a dream always signify spiritual light. And making candles specifically means that you're going to bring light to others through your business. So yes, please do that. Please explore it. Please go for it. It's going to take you places. All right. Thank you so much for your donation. Blessings. Oh my gosh, 007 Connecticut, $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you to each of you for your donation. Forgive me if I forget to say thank you. I get a little overwhelmed and I don't mean to be unappreciative. So thank you, Makita Love. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you, 007 Connecticut. I got to tell you, 007, you have around you right now a lot of purple light. Spirit is surrounding you. They're telling me that you're being kept safe. Because I kind of feel like you've been feeling a little under attack, like people kind of pressuring you. And Spirit says, don't worry, I got your back. So things for you are going to ease up. I think literally within about 5 days, you're going to have a clearer sense of Spirit channeling through you. You've got a lot of purple light, which means you have gift of clairsentience and clairvoyance. I think you see Spirit. I think you're going to start feeling connections with Spirit, sensing energies even stronger. So visualize purple light. You might want to get an amethyst crystal. That'll help you connect. But you definitely have some psychic protection around you and psychic power right now. So you're definitely moving in the light. And just hold your ground, stay in the light. Get that crystal. It's going to help you so much, okay? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, another donation. Alicia Faye donated $5. Hi, Alicia. Can you help me find out who my current spirit guide is? I've already donated, but I guess it disappeared. I'm so sorry, Alicia. We're getting so many. They're going so fast, I can't keep them on the screen. Well, you have a lot of spirit guides, but one of them that I'm getting is a woman named Melissa around you. And Melissa is from the 1800s. She's like 1890s. She showed me her outfit. And she was interesting. She was a businesswoman. She had her own shop. She did like fashion and clothing and design clothes. But she's around you helping you with creativity And you may have down the way some connection to the fashion industry coming. You have an artist energy around you, and she's working with you. So call on Melissa. I also get that she was very psychic as well. And she said that you have a lot of psychic gifts. I heard her say, she said Alicia has psychic power. So I think that this Melissa also did a little mediumship as well as running a dress store and a clothing store back in the 1890s. And she had a shop, it was actually in London. So she's around you in spirit. I want you to call on her because she's helping you. She keeps saying, she says, I'm moving you through a transition point. So it does look like you're at a place where you're about to do some growth. And I think there's a financial element to it as well as a spiritual element. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Deathless Lord Cerberus donated £5. Thank you so much. £5 sterling. Song request next Sunday. Please sing How Do I Live by Leanne Rhymes. I'll research that. Deathless Lord Cerberus. I don't know that song, but I'll look it up. All right. We'll see if we can. I can't promise it, but I'll try. How's that? Okay. Thank you for your donation. By the way, I have to tell you, I want you to watch the month of July. I feel like there's more job opportunities coming. And you find by July, if you want to do a transition, you're going to be able to do that. Okay. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. All right. Thank you for your donation. The Axum, £2 or $2.99. Any info in 1700 past life music life path? Yes. Well, Axum, you have had many lives connected to music, and you do have an artist theme, and I do feel that will manifest in music. I know in the 1700s you were connected to, particularly you had a skill in stringed instruments. Like I see you playing harpsichord, as well as like violin and viola. So I think that you play a lot of stringed instruments. I think in the modern day world, that may not be the same instruments because I feel like you'd actually do better with electric guitar in this life. So yes, you've had many lives. And I also get a connection to like playing with an orchestra. Like I get it, one of your past lives was connected to London, or was it Germany? I think it was London, actually, past life. And you played with an orchestra in London. So you definitely have professional background. And I think that you're going to manifest professional background in this life. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. Okay. All right. Let's take some more here. We got a lot of people here. Guys, I can't guarantee every donation is going to be answered tonight because we have a lot of people here. So I'm going to try to do what I can. So Brandon Rickett, $10. Thank you, Brandon. Any advice for my guides, angels, or higher self about what I need to do to finally find my true self and embrace my power? I feel I'm being blocked by my own habits. Thank you, Bob. Well, you know, Brandon, I have to tell you, now don't hate me for this, but your challenge is fear. You start to doubt yourself. And I pick up Archangel Raphael around you, because Raphael is here to help you to break through fear and to love yourself. See, lack of self-love is holding you back. So you need to understand, one, you're worthy. Two, you're protected. And three, you've got to move forward. You know, in terms of being blocked by your own habits, I think that you tend to go back and reevaluate things you made decisions on and create self-doubt. And that's not helping you. So let go of the self-doubt. It might feel a little reckless at times, but I do think that ultimately it's going to free you. So take some chances. Call on Raphael. He's going to help you. Okay. Thank you so very much. All right. Amy White, how is my health? Hi, Amy. Thank you for your question. You know, Amy, I have to tell you, when I'm stepping into your vibration, I'm getting a weird fluctuation in energy levels. I would like you to have your sugar levels checked. I'm a little concerned that you're a little bit like hypoglycemic, where you burn through sugars more quickly. And I think that that is an area where I want to have looked at as well. I'm also, forgive me for being overly personal, but I'm getting a little imbalance in the ovarian area. And I don't know if you've been having issues with your monthly cycle, but I kind of feel like you may have a little bit of inflammation in the ovarian tube or the uterus. And you may need to have an anti-inflammatory. It's not like an infection like, STD or anything like that. It's not that, but it's more like an ovarian inflammation. You may have a beginning of an ovarian cyst. I hope I'm wrong on that, but I do pick up like energy being drained from that area. So I'm getting in like 2 areas, and that's affecting you. I hope that gives you a little insight. Thank you for being in. Thank you for your question. All right. Oh my gosh. Nicola, there you are. Bob, any messages for me, please, regarding my DNA test sent to Texas and is lost in Chicago? Will my DNA make it to Texas? Nicola, now don't hate me. I'm just going to give you my personal opinion on this one. I don't think that targeted people should take those tests because I think that they're used to set them up for further attacks. My personal belief, they want to get your DNA and genetics to mess with you. Certain blood types are more prone to attack. So it's too late now, but in terms of that test, I think it's also been messed with. And I have to be honest, I do think you'll get it, but they're just holding on to it to delay it and just to make problems. This is part of the targeting. In the United States, they target every level of your life. And because you're on the list, the American government is targeting you and messing up that delay. You'll get it, but it's going to be about 2 or 3 more weeks. Okay. Sorry to say. Sorry. Let me know how it goes. Thank you so much. All right. All right. Hold on. I just lost something. Let's see. All right. Hold on a second. Hold on. We got so many coming in. Okay. Chrissy, any messages for me? How are my parents doing? Hi, Chrissy. I'm glad to see you because I've got a couple back here that I think are for you. Doris, do you have Chrissy's parents back here? I think it's them. It feels like their energy. It is. Chrissy, I got your mom and dad back here. And your mom said, she said, this is the greatest Mother's Day gift I could get. She said that she heard through the grapevine that you were going to be here today. And she said the fact that she showed up, she said, that's the best gift in the world. Your dad's back here laughing. He said, your mom's been a nervous wreck waiting to come through today. And they both said they're doing fine. I get the sense around your father here at the time of his crossing, because he keeps showing me like going like this, as if almost like the life drained out of him, like almost like blood or how do I say it, like a heart issue, like artery blockages or internal bleeding of some sort, like an artery burst. But he said, I don't have it now. I'm fine over here. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope I'm understanding him. Your mom just said, she said, yes, we're all doing well here. And she said that she brought you some presents as well. Isn't that nice? The mothers are bringing gifts to their children. Isn't that lovely? Your mom just brought over here for you a beautiful, she's given to you a locket from her in spirit. It's a spiritual pendant on a chain. It's a gold chain. It's got a little locket. When she opens it, it's at one side of the locket, your dad, the other side's her, and it folds. So that's a gift for her from spirit. It's a spiritual locket. So you may not have it physically, but you have it in spirit. And I'll tell you, whenever a spirit gives a gift to people, many times what happens is it manifests in real life. So somebody might give you a locket soon with their pictures in it, and that's from them. But they're letting you know they're in the light and they're at peace. They said they love you both. And your dad said he wants to come back on Father's Day and see you. So when we get to June, I think you're going to hear from your dad. Okay. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. Thank you for your questions. All right. Davy D. Hi, Psychic Bob. What does my near future in working in a job that I study for? Thank you. Anything helps. You know, David D., I have to tell you, forgive me, I'm getting delay around that. Now, don't let that dishearten you, because I think that the delay is actually for a blessing. Because I feel like if you've been applying for a job, I kind of feel like there's a delay. And the words in my spirit people are saying said, he gets a bigger position than he planned. So if you're thinking about going into this field of work, I think that it's actually gonna grow beyond what you're planning. So I think you'll get there. I feel like there's a year. This is gonna sound weird. Another year. It's like not till 2021 that you really get on the path that you want. So there's a little bit of delay around this, but you're gonna keep going. You're gonna get there. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you for your question. Blessings to you. All right. Lucy's Lay donated $5. Thank you. Do my ancestors have any messages for me? Lucy, I have to tell you, when I'm stepping into your frequency, I'm getting a man. I'm hearing a voice. I've actually got two voices. One is a spirit guide. You actually have a monk around you. He's a Zen monk from China. He gives me the name of Master Wong. He says, I am Zen teacher Wong. He's around you in spirit. And he said he's brought over your great grandfather. This is on your dad's side of the family. It's not your grandfather, it's a great grandfather in spirit who's with you from spirit side. So they're both here. And this great grandfather says, very good. He says he's very proud of you. And it looks like there's some issues coming up here around education. Like you may be going back to school or getting a degree or an extra certification. And this great grandfather said that he's helping you. He says to bring great honor to our family by your knowledge. So he's very about education. I get the sense that during his own life, he didn't get to have as much education as he would have liked to have. But he's now here to help you with education issues. So Master Wong and your granddad are both here for you. And they're sending a lot of blessings and a lot of love. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Yay. Oh my gosh. So many wonderful things. Alicia just donated another $5. Thank you, Alicia. Out of curiosity and another donation, because I have watched you for years. You are awesome. Can you tell me if you can see a past life of mine? Alicia, let me just step into your frequency a little closer. Yeah, well, you're definitely an old soul. One of your former lives was actually during the Civil War time. You were actually a woman. You were married to a man who was in the Confederacy, the Southern United States Confederacy. I believe you lived in Georgia. You came from a moneyed family. Unfortunately, your husband died in the war. But what's interesting about that life is you kept the plantation. Now, a lot of times after death like that, women would sell it off or the other family would take her. But you said, I'm going to keep the land. It was under your control, which was kind of strange for a woman in those days. And it was because you had a leadership life theme. And I think that you're bringing in a lot of power and leadership, and it comes over from that Civil War life. So remember, you got the power. No man controls you or dominates you. In fact, but actually in that life, it wasn't domination. You had a very good marriage. And you loved your husband. He loved you. It was a good mix. So it wasn't like what we think about marriage in those days. So, but you were very empowered, and that power is still with you. So, just remember that, because I feel like this is being shown to me because in the coming years, you're going to be in a leadership position, like running your own business or building a company, and it comes over from that past life. Okay. Thank you so very, very much. Blessings to you. All right. All right. Stranger Things 77. Hi, Lord Iceon. Hi, Stranger Things. I hope you're doing well. I've been so anxious these days because my family is having a hard time economically. I can't bear to see myself being upset for this. Any messages? Thank you. Stranger Things, I got to tell you, I don't see that as a long-term pattern. Once we're into June, things are going to start to normalize for the country and for the global economy, really, as a whole. And I think that you and your family are feeling relief as we get into June. So it's not a long-term holding pattern for you. I keep getting around you two different issues. One is education, one is working. So I don't know if you're trying to get a job or you're doing schooling, but I'm getting you kind of doing both as we go forward this year. And I'd say anything education-wise you do will succeed for you. And I see more money for the not just you, but like literally your relatives, like your parents. I see more money. I see money for you. I see money just in general around all of you come June. So I think that like as a soul group, you're moving forward, and June will be the turning point for that. Okay. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, I just saw what time we're at. We are at our hour, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have to wrap it up. Psychic Bob's on a tight schedule. I've got some more readings tonight to do. But I want to thank you. Thank you for being here. You guys are always awesome, and I've had a great time. I hope this has helped some of you. I'm sorry I cannot get everybody. I do what I can, but it's just one of me, and there are hundreds of you. But we've had a great time tonight. I want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Listen, if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading, give me a call. My office number is below, 703-825-3929. If I don't pick up, please leave a message. We will get it. We'll get back to you. We're getting back to a lot of people. And also, I forget every week, but make sure to visit my website also and look at my books. I've got wonderful books. You want to work on your spiritual life. I am a published author. Here's Messages from Rose. Yesterday, we had our Saturday seance. If you didn't see that, it was wonderful. Spirit people channeled through me. And this book is about my work as a trance channel. You might enjoy that. We also got Psychic Bob's Book of Wiccan Wisdom, about my 20 years of practice as a Wiccan priest, Ouija Mysteries, the Spirit Board seances, and there are a few others over there. So these are the ones on my desk right now. But, please visit my website, pick up some books, book a reading, work on your lives. While we've got this lockdown, it's a great time to do some reading. You can still be fashionable. Hey, I like to dress up even though I don't go anywhere. Have style, have some fun. Get my free artwork. So let's connect. I am so glad you guys are here. Listen, keep it here at Spiritual. We got more coming tomorrow. What's our Monday? Oh, horoscopes. Be back here. We're going to see what is in the stars for all of you. You don't want to miss it. Guys, thanks for being here. Listen, forgive me for running. I'm just on a tight schedule. I love all of you. I'm glad we got to hang out, and I hope wherever you are, you're having a wonderful night. So be here tomorrow. Oh, by the way, please make sure to help me out. Like this, favorite it, thumbs up, share it with your friends, hit subscribe. We'll be back here tomorrow for horoscopes to see what is in the stars for you. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.